Hey everyone, I have a special training for you today. It's going to be exciting because I am going to have the one, the only Mo Latif on. But before I get started, let me welcome some people in. If you're tuning in live, I would love to see you guys drop some comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from, or maybe you just want to say hello. I love seeing where you're tuning in from around the world. It just makes me want to dream of flying there, right? But if you're watching this on the replay, which is even better because guess what? You get to pause and take action. Pause and take action. But if you're live, I want to say thank you for being here. I'm excited for you because you're going to be the first ones to see the one, the only Mo Latif. And so let's get started here. I'm going to introduce ClickDesigns Plus. This is a brand new elevated piece of the software that is an upgrade to what you might already have. It's brand new, it's exciting, it's very robust, and I want to make sure that you guys know about it. But even better is I want to ask Mo Latif, the creator, why he created some of these elements and what inspired him to make this ClickDesigns Plus. So let's get started here. Hey Mo, how are you doing today? Welcome to this live.
I'm doing good, Danji. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yay. I'm so excited to have you. It's been like 30 weeks since we last got on an exclusive interview. So thank you for, yeah. Okay. So let's get right into it. We know that we are announcing something really big here called ClickDesigns Plus. Now I'm going to let you do the talking here. What is ClickDesigns Plus?
So, I mean, in a nutshell, I would say ClickDesigns Plus is an extension, a new version, a new engine, completely different to the original version of ClickDesigns. So once we launched ClickDesigns, it was specific for website builders. You could do your graphics for your landing page, your blogs, any online assets. So then as we progressed over the time since I probably said our last conversation, we got a lot of people asking for feature requests. We had a lot of people saying, what if you could do this? And what if you could add this, and etc. So we started building, I think, 12 months ago. I think that's when the feature requests started coming in. But obviously, we kind of kept it quiet internally just to make sure that we do provide what everybody is actually asking for. So we spent 12 months and we carried on building, we carried on building, we carried on building. And we realized, oh my God, we built so much, we don't know what to do with it now. So because we started on a new engine, I think we spent like another 100,000, maybe 120,000 or something, just building the new stuff out. And once it was done, we figured out a way to actually integrate it with the existing system. So the workflow, or whatever you do inside ClickDesigns, you could do the other stuff directly inside ClickDesigns. So what that means is you could originally create stuff for we targeted digital marketers, right? And then we've got the fitness people coming on board and saying, look, you don't have any supplements, you don't have any bottles. We're like, okay, all right, so let's look at that. Then we had direct publishers coming on board and basically saying, you don't have any book covers, or you don't have any of products. So what we did is we spent the last 12 months, we started building, then we carried on building, then we carried on building, then we're like, oh, we forgot to announce this. So we brought in Pages, which is literally you can design your entire web page on ClickDesigns, and then you can download the assets and put them directly into your site builder without the need of a graphic designer or a programmer. So let's say you're using any site builder. Once you finish, I mean, the way we've done it is everything's in blocks. So what that means is this is a block, then this is a block, then this is a block, which makes it easier. So if I go into it, open. So all these individual blocks will be downloaded as individual assets. And what that means also is this image here, you'll get the image separately, you'll get the button separately, you'll get the background separately. So all you need to do is not design anything or do anything. You just need to go into your site builder and you just upload them, and that's it. You're done. And then obviously when you want to do changes, you can just do the changes directly inside here and put them back into your site builder again. I mean, you can also do the live hosting, which means that you can make the edits inside ClickDesigns. You don't need to go back into your site builder, and it will auto feed directly back into your site. yeah, so you could do opt-in pages, landing pages, registration pages, product launch pages. I mean, these are pretty long. So this is an entire yoga landing page. And now if you go to sites like, I don't know, Template Monster and stuff like that, they'll charge you per license to use it. And then you got the personal license, you got the commercial license. But everything's, we don't have one, we have like hundreds. And it's, I'll take this example. So copy URL, put it into the browser. And this is what it looks like. So this would be your actual site on the site builder. So you can take all the design elements, you can change the elements, you can change the color, you can change, I mean, we do say the about me. Obviously, this is for representation purposes. However, we would recommend that you use the site builder's text or the content creator. Images, everything again here, all editable. And yeah, it just makes it so much easier to design it in here and then transfer it over to your site builder. Which then, so site builders was one of the questions about landing pages and sales pages. So then we made some individual blocks. So if I come here and click on headers, I get all the different types of headers in the system. And again, I mean, you could hire a designer, probably cost you a couple $100 just to get the header part. Then you'd want them to convert it into HTML, convert it, well, decoding into HTML, and then stick it either into your site builder or into custom HTML. And like I said, the beauty is once you use this, you can come back and edit directly inside here, which then you can, once the edits are done, you can stick them back into your site builder without needing a programmer or a designer. Then we had a lot of requests about social media. I mean, I'll show you all the different stuff that the request came in for: social media, infographics, packaging, apparels, covers 2.0, which is an extension, well, a new extension, a new engine for covers originally released. Then we've got prints, which is printable products, printable graphics, and publishing. So I'll start with socials. And inside socials, we have everything's broken down by the correct size. So timeline post 1200 by 630, Facebook wall post 940 by 788. You can select all the templates, hundreds of templates here, but this is the initial part of the social media stuff. Then we built in a publisher, and with the publisher, what you can effectively do is you can schedule your content to your social media accounts. So you can add your social media accounts. As you can see, we actually use our own systems. So there's one being scheduled for tomorrow, and I think everybody got an email yesterday for this color picker. So all you do is come inside here, select, so let's say that's the color picker we actually did. Click on publish, and then Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn. I mean, I'm already connected to my accounts. So you can do it to Facebook pages, groups. This is the preview of it. So if I start adding messages, and it preview it for you, you can add the emojis, which so much just use that. And then you can schedule by date, time, zone. You can publish, you can save it as a draft. Yeah, so this is the extension of the social media. So we don't want to just build like the templates, but we want to make it easier for people to actually schedule their content as well. Now, if I go back to templates, we also built out infographics. Inside infographics, you're probably already familiar with, which is all these little cute things. So yeah, I mean, infographics pretty much straightforward, same as the canvas. You just go on, make your edits, and you're good to go. This is the high in demand for the fitness people. We got bombarded with a lot of fitness people saying, look, you got all the digital products. What about these supplements? What about us people? So what we end up doing is we started creating loads. I mean, when I say loads, I mean there's hundreds and hundreds of these. And essentially, I mean, if you just look at the quality of it, you could probably buy that at Walmart or something. Then we also have, so this is, which one's this? This is pump bottles. If we go to spray bottles, you get different designs for spray bottles, cream jars, shampoo bottles. And again, they're all fully editable. So beverages, glass bottles, paper cups, mugs, cans, plastic bottles, supplements. And this is what these fitness people are actually highly interested in. So supplement tubs, there's one there. Supplement bags. So now they just come here, use our graphics, and put them onto even their ads, on their sale pages, even at their presentation, the VSLs, pill bottles. What we actually cared about is the actual quality in regards to, I mean, we try to make it as real as possible, okay? And every single thing, again, same with ClickDesigns, the first version is everything's fully editable. Bags, you can edit these bags, boxes. And again, I'll show you the detail that you actually get. Food. And then markups, we're still adding more stuff to the markups. Okay, we've got some stuff, but we're adding a lot more stuff coming in. Then we had a bunch of people with t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. So we started building out the sweatshirt section. Sorry, the sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, sportswear, toddlers, face masks and caps. And the idea is for them to create the design directly inside here. And it's all synchronized with the existing system. So you don't need to log out this one, go to the other one, etc. And again, fully editable. We try to add as much as we can, but obviously we're still building, so we're adding more and more stuff on a daily basis. Covers 2.0, same as covers 1.0. However, with this version, we've added the DVD covers, magazine, books, newsletters, markups. If you look at magazines. Now, the original version came in a front-facing, side-facing wireframe, which means, I mean, I'll show you that now. So the difference between this version and the original version is now we have open book covers, closed book covers, book stacks. So if I come down here, so we couldn't do this with the existing system before, so hence the reason why we built a new engine. And you'll see also here, this is the kind of stuff you can do as well. So, and if I go to books, let me show you a book stack. So book stack like this. So now you're able to do that. Before you couldn't do it. And again, different design, different styles, different layout, different. I think the biggest thing was the layouts and different angles, especially with the authors and publishers market. But once we figured out this new engine, we had another request coming from another fitness guy, I think it was, who was actually to publishing. And I'll show you publishing before I get to prints. And what we did here is we have an entire section of KDP approved covers, which means you can design and create your cover inside ClickDesign, and you can submit it to KDP to get it approved. It's all the lining, the bleed, all that stuff is, and including the ISBN number insert, that's all approved. So once you design, you can literally send this to Amazon right now and it'll get it approved. And we also have it in hardcover and paperbacks, including, which is the interesting thing, is including, this is the big thing, And that is, so let's say book covers, paperbacks. So black and white paper. This is the formatting for Amazon, different sizes. And here's the best part. So some books have like 100 pages, some books have 150 pages, 200 pages. So when you put the different sizes in, the dimensions of the actual book goes smaller, longer, shorter, etc. And that's all incorporated as well. Then the other section that we did is called Prints. Now you can do business cards. You can literally create your own business card in here, and you can download it and actually print it and actually use them as a business card. So anything in this section here are printables. So newsletters, magazines, flyers, planners, all again, not only can you use them on your site, but you can also download them and actually print them out. And it's print quality, I think it's 300 dpi. So if I show you, this is flyers, menus, on this. So you can just literally make your edits, put your own branding on, and put your own URLs in at the bottom, and you can download it and send it to the printer, or just print them at home. But I think one of the best things we've done with this section is we added labels. And what that means is all these labels come in different sizes, and what you can do is you can design your label, get your label, put it on the bottles inside packaging. And I mean, I'll show you we did an example for somebody, and we'll mention them right now. But what we did is we try to create and cater towards the fitness market. And the way we did it was we said, okay, do you know what? We'll show you what we can do, and then you tell us how long it takes for you to actually do this. So speaking to the fitness individual, I'd say, my question was pretty much straightforward, which is how long does it take to create a label? How long does it take to design the label, put it onto a bottle, get the markups done, then put them onto your web page, do the design on the web page, then put it into an ad, etc., etc. And it was in the weeks, if not months. So what we did is, so here's the actual label, and this is the original design of the bottle. So we created the label, got the label, put it onto the bottle, got the bottle, put it onto an ad. Sorry, this is a YouTube thumbnail. Put it onto a YouTube thumbnail, got the YouTube thumbnail, the same graphics elements and stuff, and put it onto a Google ad, got the Google ad and put it onto a landing page. And so my first question to them is, how long did it take to actually do this? For them to get all this stuff done, it was taking them, I think, several weeks, leading into the months, maybe 6 weeks. And don't take it from me being like, because I know the system, because I built the system, it took me 8 minutes. But for other people, it would take them maybe, longer for definite. But once you get used to it, I mean, it's so much easier to actually do. And yeah, so once it was done, we were good to go. And then because we had so many requests from people saying, okay, so you haven't done it yet, or you don't have it, etc. But then we kind of released it, I think maybe a month ago, less than a month ago. And the feedback's been phenomenal. And it's a good thing we actually went ahead and did it.
Wow, I'm amazed. Who's amazed? Drop in the comments what your favorite thing was, because we want to see what you're excited about. I know I've been playing around with it and it is mind-blowing. I love it so much. So my question to you, Mo, is out of all the ones that you created here in ClickDesigns Plus, what's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is the bottles, the supplement stuff, because the idea of actually, there's so many moving parts in getting a supplement done and actually start selling it. So the biggest thing was getting the label, get the label done, put it onto a bottle, and then making the market for the bottles and etc. It's a whole chain of events. And I think the biggest problem with the supplement people was, this takes us like, so just to get a good label done, it takes, 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, once the label is done, now you need the markups. So that'll take another 2-3 weeks. So by the time they've thought of the idea, did the label, etc., and when they do start launching it, it's like 2-3 months have gone. And now, you know what it is. I mean, you have an idea, the interest level, and the adrenaline is right up. But as time goes on, it kind of depletes, and you think, you know what, maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe it takes too long. So yeah, that's our best part, because that's the part I like anyway. Because before we couldn't do it, now we could do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited because I've been using the social media calendar, and to me that was mind blowing. And I add video to mine because I have a lot of little short form reels that I've been posting. And so it just was so easy to just go in there, click a few buttons. I made thumbnails for my videos in ClickDesigns, boom, added them. It was just magical. And so Mo, this ClickDesigns Plus, this is awesome. It takes ClickDesigns to a whole new level. Now, what do you have anything that you want to say about just the whole ecosystem of ClickDesigns, like anything that may be coming out, or maybe something that you want to add in for these people who are live here watching us, who want to kind of pick your brain while we have you?
So honestly, in regards to the whole thing is built around the ease of actually making graphics. Okay, so you don't need to be a pro designer, and the key thing is everything's synchronized, meaning if you create a bottle, you can still use it on your box shots on the other side, right? And all that we've actually synchronized inside the editor as well, which means anything that you do in ClickDesigns, you can actually edit, use, modify, change everything inside the editor. And I think that's the biggest thing, is because people are using a tool here, tool here, tool here, then they're trying to stitch everything together. It doesn't look good. Then they hire the professionals. I mean, that's how it ends up, other people hiring other people, because they use a tool and think, oh, this part's brilliant, but now I need this part. And you know what? I can't do this part. Now I need this person for this. Oh no, now I've got to go and outsource it. But then in that sense, everybody's like, you know what, maybe it's not for me, or maybe I can't do it. So, I mean, the whole idea is to make, you want to do a business, you need graphics, no matter what business you're in. And you want it to be easy.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend days, weeks, or months just trying to figure out the graphics parts. We've got templates in there for full sites that, I mean, won't mention specific names for like I want to say even competitors. They give you the structure. I mean, even if you go to any, oh my God, let's say template monster, they give you a really cool looking template. But then if you read the small print says, so you get the template, but that image, this image, that image, you can't use it. You don't have a license to that. So make sure you replace those images. So it's just a layout. So what we do instead is we give you the entire thing. We don't take out, we say you can't use this and you can't use this. No, you can use any of it or all of it. Plus, not only can you use it, you can change and modify the exact same design in the system, and then use that for your business with your branding.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. Let me take a couple of questions here. Okay, so we have a question. How do you get it into the websites and landing pages? Someone's asking.
You mean the graphic templates?
Yeah, so they're saying, I guess, like you build it in ClickDesigns, but how do you actually, how can you get it easily into your landing page builders?
All right, okay, so there's a few things. There's several site builders we're actually already integrated with. Number one is Groove. Number two is Convertory.com. And number three is Go High Level. I mean, that's a recent one that we just actually accomplished. And obviously also the WordPress powered website builders. And the way it works is if you API connected, you can get the assets available inside there, okay? But if you not, so if you have a different site builder, I mean, we're working trying to get, our next step is ClickFunnels, obviously. So what we're trying to do is having the ability to not come back to ClickDesigns, but being able to access and do everything inside the site builder. And the way it works is every element, every asset on a design page is an individual asset that you can drop into your site builder. So again, we've done the pieces of the design stuff, right? Now it's the site builder's job, or the site builder, the site that you're actually making, is to make it fit in there. Again, no coding, no editing, no slicing, absolutely nothing. All you do is get the image, drop it in, and you're good to go.
That's awesome. So last question from the crew over here, but so what if you're not using a landing page builder that has an integration? Is there something else that can make it easier for them to add their graphics? I know the answer.
Okay, I'll let you answer that one.
Okay, I'll answer this one. There's a Chrome extension that you can use, right?
Yeah. And we've actually updated the Chrome extension with the Pages element as well.
Awesome.
So we had, I think, 3 tabs before. Now we've got a 4th tab. So you just might need to update the Chrome extension, but you can actually get the assets for your pages from the Chrome extension as well now.
That is awesome. I'm excited. So did you guys hear that? So if you have a landing page builder and there's some integrations already that may be in existence, if not, I know the team's working hard to get some more integrations in. And then if you don't have that right now, you can use a Chrome extension to easily access your designs. And what does that look like? Well, when I use it, there's like my media bin inside of Groove or High Level or other platforms, right, that you're using. And the media bin has the tab of all your media, of your images and graphics, but there's another tab whenever you have the integration with ClickDesign. So I love it because it makes it so easy. I can create everything, once inside my ClickDesigns account. And then when I'm in the landing page builder, I just go to that tab and boom, they're all right there. It's pretty magical for me. So I know we don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to open the kind of floor to you, Mo. Do you have anything you want to add to this community? They've been watching week by week and seeing everything, and we're getting ready to go through a whole series on ClickDesigns Plus, week by week, and tackling each one. So stay tuned for that, guys. But anything you want to kind of share with this crew?
So I think the best thing I can probably say is maybe you don't need it today, maybe you need it tomorrow, but the key fundamental factor is everything is visual online, and you are going to need graphics. I mean, fair enough, you're using it for your site builder, you're making your box shot, your coverage, your digital devices and stuff like that. But as you grow, you're going to need other stuff, okay? And it's all with social media. Let's say you can do supplements, you can do the supplement stuff, you want to do your printing stuff, you can do your printing stuff. I think you did some crazy stuff with Etsy, didn't you, or something?
A lot.
Yeah. So the key thing is it's a design tool to make your life easier. So I mean, there's no intention of like saying, yeah, you gotta go and buy out stuff. What I'm saying is, just try it. Like, I mean, you're trying the first version, and then we've got the ClickDesigns Plus, and ClickDesigns Plus is a powerhouse compared to what the original ClickDesigns is. Mm-hmm. Because now when you go into the editor, you've seen it. You've got color picker tools. You've got there's a lot of stuff in there. Oh, by the way, we've added the icon finder API inside the editor. So if you go to the icon section, click on icons, mm-hmm. And then you can find your icon directly from icon finder. And yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff happening in there, which we're just slowly releasing, and we're just sending out emails. So the idea is to make it better and better and better.
I love it. And they added my favorite thing, which was the color picker, because I was trying to get my colors right.
Yeah, it was you.
I love that feature. But I also noticed just yesterday when I logged into my account, there was a new kind of quiz that came up asking me about my business and what I intend to use ClickDesigns for. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, no, the reason why we did that is because every user has like different experience or different use case, okay? And in order for us to, assist or facilitate and, make your life easier, that helps us to think or create better, assets, better graphics, for example, somebody's requesting for podcast covers. And we don't have that at the moment, but you can make it as a custom design. Mm-hmm. So we're actually bringing that in and sticking it into one of the menus. But again, we wouldn't know that until we have that data. Unless you guys don't tell us, we can't put it in.
That's great. Yeah. So you guys, did you hear that? Feature updates. There's a whole post on that. Go and add what you want. I mean, they're listening to the users, and I love being a power user, and I'm always suggesting things that I see, but they get put in like almost immediately. It feels like within a month's time, my favorite thing, my favorite feature, one thing that I want is there. And so they're doing that for everyone. So not just me. When I've seen feature updates in the group and then all of a sudden the team, they're on it. They have a great support. Every person on the team is working hard to make this the best platform on the planet, which it already is. I've actually replaced Photoshop by using ClickDesigns. I went into Photoshop just yesterday because I was on a different computer and I wanted my client wanted me to use his Photoshop account, and it took me a minute to kind of reacquaint myself with where everything was because I've been using ClickDesigns for a year now and I have replaced my Photoshop. So for me to say that, and I've been using Photoshop for 25 years, that's huge. And so if I can do that, I know you guys can too. But all right, I know we're way over time. So I want you guys to drop some love for Mo in the comments. Tell him how amazing he is so his head gets a little bit bigger. And if you have any comments, any questions, we'll keep doing these week by week by week. We're going to have a lot of training, but we will bring Mo back as the creator. I have to force him to come back because he is a humble guy he's created this amazing platform. And I want to make sure you guys get to meet him and know him. So Mo, I'm going to close this out, but anything else you want to add to this live?
I'd say we have some significant changes coming in the near future. I'm not going to give you the info, but there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. Obviously, until we're not sure, we're not going to announce it. But we are sure now with certain things that we are doing, and we'll be bringing it out in maybe a month or two. But it's a significant change. What you couldn't do, or what you wanted to do, would be available.
So read between the lines there, guys. He's saying that there are capabilities that we wish ClickDesigns had. Well, guess what? It's coming. So be ready. All right. So I'm going to close this out here. Thank you guys for being on this with us. Mo, thank you for being here and being willing to jump on the call. But ClickDesigns Plus, super excited. Thank you for putting it together and sharing it with the world. But all right, guys, I'm going to close this out and bye, Mo. All right, guys, I hope that was exciting for you. It was exciting for me to talk to Mo and to ask him some questions. I like to razz him a little bit and interrogate him, but man, he is the brains behind this, but he has an amazing team as well. And I want to make sure that they get credit because they work hard to deliver all of these things for you. And so Mo and the team, thank you so much for all that you do, all that you've created and sharing it with the world. Also, I want to say if you have not upgraded to ClickDesigns Plus, you're welcome to do so. Just look for the link in the comments. The team will drop that in, but I am excited for those who will embark and use this for some game-changing stuff in their future. But I want to go ahead and close this out. I know we're well over time, and that's okay. I didn't mind going long today because I want to make sure that we cover what we needed to. And so I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys on the next training. What we're going to do is we're going to embark on a series for ClickDesigns Plus. I'm going to go through one by one each of the apps that are included as part of ClickDesigns Plus so you can see what it's all about. Let's get going. It's going to be so cool. All right. I will